My beloved child, stop for a moment and take a deep breath, because this message is not random. If you are hearing these words right now, it means your heart and your spirit were meant to receive them. Archangel Michael is sending you a message of hope, peace, and encouragement, reminding you that the blessings you have been waiting for are slowly aligning in your life. Even if you cannot see the results yet, something powerful is happening behind the scenes. Sometimes the greatest changes begin quietly, and this is one of those moments for you. There are times in life when it feels like nothing is moving forward, when your prayers seem unanswered and your efforts feel invisible. You may have been trying your best, holding on, and still wondering when things will finally change. This message is here to remind you that your patience is not wasted and your journey has meaning. Every delay, every challenge, and every lesson has been preparing you for something better. You are closer than you think. Archangel Michael is known as a symbol of protection, courage, and divine strength. His energy represents the power to stand tall in difficult moments and the faith to believe that good things are possible, even when life feels heavy. When he sends a message of blessing, it is not about creating fear or pressure. It is about awakening hope and reminding you that you are supported in ways you may not see. You may have been feeling tired lately, emotionally or mentally, as if the weight of your responsibilities is becoming too much. You may feel like you are always giving but not receiving enough in return. If this resonates with you, know that it is okay to feel this way. It does not mean you are weak. It means you are human. This message encourages you to rest, to reflect, and to remember that your strength is still within you. Blessings do not always arrive in the way we expect. Sometimes they come as new opportunities, sometimes as clarity, and sometimes as the courage to let go of what no longer serves us. What you see as a setback today may be the very thing that leads you to a better path tomorrow. Trust that everything is working together for your highest good. There may have been moments when you questioned your worth or wondered if you were meant for something more. Let this message remind you that you are valuable just as you are. You do not need to prove your worth to anyone. Your life has purpose, and your presence in this world matters. Believe that you deserve happiness, peace, and success. Gratitude is one of the keys to unlocking abundance. When you focus on what you already have, you create a positive shift in your energy. Start by appreciating the small things, a kind word, a quiet moment, or a new day. These small acts of gratitude can open the door to greater blessings. As you continue your journey, try to listen to your inner voice. It often knows the direction you need to take, even when your mind is filled with doubts. Trust yourself. Trust the process. And remember that growth takes time. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Sometimes, the greatest blessing is learning to let go of fear. Fear keeps you stuck in the past and worried about the future. When you release fear, you make room for peace and clarity. Archangel Michael's message invites you to choose faith over fear and to believe that better days are ahead. Your life is a story still being written. Each chapter brings new lessons, new strength, and new possibilities. You may not understand everything now, but one day you will look back and see how far you have come. Trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Take a moment to imagine the life you want to create. Picture yourself feeling calm, confident, and fulfilled. Hold on to that vision and take small steps toward it each. Your faith in divine timing. Sometimes we want answers quickly, but life unfolds in its own perfect rhythm. What is meant for you will not pass you by, even if it feels delayed. Every moment of waiting is shaping you into the person who is ready to receive what is coming. There are seasons when nothing seems to move forward, when you feel like you are standing still while the world continues around you. In these moments, it is easy to feel forgotten. But you are not forgotten. Behind the scenes, circumstances are shifting, people are being placed in your path, and opportunities are slowly forming. Trust that the universe is working in your favor, even when you cannot see how. Patience is not about doing nothing, it is about trusting while you continue to grow. Use this time to strengthen yourself, to learn, and to prepare for the blessings that are on their way. Every challenge you face now is building the strength you will need in the next chapter of your life. You may have been carrying fear or doubt in your heart, wondering if you will ever reach your dreams. Let this message remind you that fear does not define you. You are capable of rising above it. Choose hope. Choose faith. Choose to believe that good things are coming. Divine timing is always perfect, even when it feels slow. What is meant for you will arrive at the right moment, when you are ready to receive it fully. Trust the process, trust yourself, and know that your blessings are closer than you think. Hold on to this message as a reminder that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. You are supported, guided, and deeply valued. The best is yet to come. You are still listening. Take this as a sign that your heart is open and your spirit is ready to receive something deeper. You have already walked through messages of hope, trust, and patience, and now this third part arrives to remind you that your strength is real, your growth is happening, and your blessings are closer than you think. Even if life still feels uncertain, something powerful is unfolding within you. This is a season of preparation, not punishment. You are not being delayed, you are being shaped. There are moments when you may look around and feel as if others are moving forward while you are standing still. You may wonder why your dreams seem to take longer to arrive, or why your efforts are not immediately rewarded. But growth does not always make noise. Just like roots grow deep underground before a tree rises tall, your journey is also happening quietly. Every lesson, every delay, and every challenge is strengthening you for what is coming next. Gratitude is the key that unlocks peace and abundance. When you focus only on what is missing, your heart feels heavy. But when you shift your attention to what is already present, your energy begins to change. Gratitude does not mean ignoring your struggles. It means choosing to see that even in difficult times, there is still something to appreciate: a new day, a second chance, or the strength to keep going. Each time you say thank you, you open your heart a little wider to receive more. You may not realize how strong you truly are because you have been carrying your burdens for so long. But every time you chose to continue, even when you wanted to give up, you proved your courage. Strength is not always loud. Sometimes it is the quiet decision to rise again after falling. Archangel Michael's message reminds you that you are resilient, capable, and worthy of the blessings that are approaching your life. New opportunities often appear in subtle ways. They may come as a new idea, a new connection, or a small change in direction. Do not ignore these moments. They are signs guiding you toward your next chapter. Stay open. Stay curious. Trust that every opportunity, no matter how small, is leading you closer to your purpose. There will be days when you doubt yourself, when you feel tired of waiting and wonder if things will ever change. On those days, return to this truth: you are growing even when you cannot see it. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Nothing meant for you will miss you. As you move forward, remember to honor your progress. Celebrate how far you have come. Release the fear that tells you that you are not enough. You are already more than enough. Your blessings are not only arriving, they are preparing you for a life filled with peace, confidence, and joy. Trust the process. Trust yourself. And know that your story is still being written, with beautiful chapters ahead. You are a creator. Your thoughts, your choices, and your actions shape the life you experience. Archangel Michael's message today is not about waiting for miracles, it is about becoming ready to receive them. Everything you see around you once started as an idea. Every success, every home, every business, every healed relationship began first as a thought in someone's mind. In the same way, the life you desire already exists in possibility. The first step to manifestation is belief. the quiet decision to trust that what you imagine can become real. You may have been told that dreaming big is unrealistic, that you should lower your expectations, or that people like you do not succeed. But those voices are not your truth. They are reflections of fear, not of your potential. Archangel Michael's guidance reminds you that your dreams are not too big. Your faith has simply been tested. When you choose to believe in yourself, you activate a powerful force within you. Manifestation is not magic. It is alignment. It is when your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions move in the same direction. When you constantly think about failure, you hesitate, and that hesitation becomes your reality. But when you focus on growth, learning, and progress, your actions change, and so does your life. Begin by noticing the words you speak to yourself. Replace doubt with encouragement. Replace fear with hope. There will be moments when you feel like nothing is happening, when your efforts seem invisible. But remember the seed beneath the soil. Just because you cannot see growth does not mean it is not happening. Your persistence is building momentum. Stay consistent. Trust the timing. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think. Success is not about perfection. It is about progress. It is about showing up even when you feel tired, even when you are unsure. Every step you take in faith strengthens your confidence. Every challenge you overcome reminds you of your resilience. You are becoming the person who can handle the blessings that are on their way. Your inner power grows when you choose courage over comfort. Growth begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Each time you face a fear, you expand your limits. Archangel Michael's message encourages the whole path, just the next step. Let go of comparisons. Your journey is unique. Your timing is perfect for you. What matters is that you keep moving forward. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. As you continue, protect your energy. Surround yourself with positivity. Feed your mind with uplifting thoughts and your heart with hope. You deserve an environment that supports your growth. Your blessings are not just arriving, they are preparing you for a life filled with purpose, peace, and success. Believe in yourself. Trust the process. And know that your future holds more than you can imagine. Archangel Michael's energy is not loud or demanding, it is steady, comforting, and full of reassurance. This message is here to remind you that you do not have to fight every battle alone. You are supported, guided, and cared for, even in ways you may not yet understand. There are moments in life when we try to control everything because we are afraid of the unknown. We worry about the future, replay the past, and forget to live in the present. But peace does not come from having all the answers. It comes from trusting that you will be guided when the time is right. Archangel Michael's message invites you to release the need to control and to place your trust in divine timing. What is meant for you will arrive at the perfect moment. Gratitude is a powerful healer. When you choose to appreciate what you already have, your heart begins to soften, and your mind becomes calmer. You may not have everything you want yet, but you have everything you need to take the next step. Each day holds a small blessing, a kind word, a warm meal, a moment of rest. When you notice these, you remind yourself that life is still full of goodness. You have survived so much to be here today. Every challenge you faced taught you resilience. Every tear you shed made you stronger. Even the moments that felt like endings were actually preparing you for new beginnings. Honor your journey. Be proud of how far you have come. You are not the same person you were before, and that is a beautiful thing. As you move forward, allow yourself to rest when you need to. Rest is not weakness, it is renewal. When you care for your mind, body, and spirit, you create balance within yourself. Archangel Michael's guidance encourages you to treat yourself with the same kindness you offer others. Release the fear that tells you that you are not enough. You are worthy of love, peace, and happiness just as you are. Trust that your life is unfolding exactly as it should. Even when the path feels unclear, you are being. If you are still listening, take this as a sign that you are standing at the doorway of a new season in your life. You have already walked through messages of hope, patience, gratitude, strength, manifestation, and peace. Now this sixth part arrives to remind you that your story is not finished. What feels like an ending is actually a beginning in disguise. Archangel Michael's energy is guiding you to release the past, trust your destiny, and step forward with courage into the life you are meant to live. There are moments when you look back at your life and wonder why certain things had to happen. You may question the pain, the delays, and the disappointments that shaped your journey. But every experience, even the ones that hurt, has been preparing you for something greater. You were not meant to stay in the same place forever. Growth requires change, and change requires courage. This message reminds you that you are strong enough to begin again. A new season does not always announce itself with excitement. Sometimes it arrives quietly, through a feeling that something needs to change. You may feel restless, as if your soul is calling you toward a different path. This is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of transformation. When you listen to this inner calling, you open yourself to new possibilities and fresh beginnings. Destiny is not about a fixed path. It is about the choices you make and the courage you show when faced with uncertainty. You are not here by accident. Your life has meaning, and your journey has purpose. Archangel Michael's message encourages you to trust that you are being guided toward what is meant for you, even when you cannot see the whole picture. There may be times when fear tells you to stay where you are, even if you are unhappy. Fear tries to protect you from the unknown, but it also keeps you from growing. Courage is choosing to move forward anyway. It is trusting yourself enough to take the next step, even when you are unsure. Every time you choose courage, you expand your potential. Let go of the belief that you have missed your chance. It is never too late to start again. You are not defined by your past mistakes or missed opportunities. You are defined by your willingness to rise and continue. Your future is still open, and there is so much waiting for you. As you step into this new season, remember to honor your journey. Celebrate your progress. Be gentle with yourself as you grow. You are learning, evolving, and becoming the person you were meant to be. Trust that your blessings are not only arriving, they are preparing you for a life filled with purpose, peace, and joy. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that you are supported, guided, and ready for this new chapter.